Hello and welcome to the video, and today we're looking at this end of January 2021 BMW X3 M40i with the 8-speed ZF gearbox. The car is finished in a Glacier silver, which is a lot brighter than the older silver. I can't remember the name of it at the moment, but the car's covered 41,500 miles exactly, I think, and full BMW service history. And then we've sent it into our BMW specialist, who has just done a check on the vehicle. We've actually replaced front and rear pads. That's all gone into the system on the car as well. And one owner from new, so just one, and it was a lady. Yeah, I know they always say one lady owner, but it was actually a lady that owned the vehicle, and we bought it direct from her. So as always, you know, the car has been detailed and loved here at Prestige Diesels and Sports, and the guys have done a great job. Well, Dan's done a great job of bringing the paintwork up and making it really shine like brand new. We've got adaptive LED lights at the front. We've got the nicer 21-inch alloys, two of which we had recut on the edge. There's a couple of very small marks, but we wanted it to be perfect. We've got the Parking Assistant Plus. So we're going to go around the vehicle, show the condition of the vehicle, and then we're going to jump inside, go through everything inside the vehicle. So let's start off obviously at the front here. Now coming close, we've got parking sensors, so self-parking as well. This car will actually park itself using, autonomously, basically doing the steering, the gear change. It literally does everything. Not like the older versions where you had to still use the brake and the accelerator. This will do everything. Nice black gloss grills. Now usually you get the, I think it's called serene grey mirrors, but they wouldn't have looked right on this car, so they opted for silver wing mirrors. In fact, I'm going to come down low so you can see right down the side of the car and see how nice the bodywork is. All of the black gloss trim has been machine polished as well. There's a day and a half spent detailing these cars. We don't just wash them and, hoover them out. There's a lot of love and time and effort put into these vehicles, and I think it shows. And if we come up onto the bonnet, there is just, I think there was a couple of tiny little chips. There we go. We haven't machine polished it back. Let me just get that in better focus. Now I am zoomed in, but we'll finish these off a little bit, but they are small. I'll come out, you can hardly see. But now it's catching the light. Now I've pointed at it, but that's all there is. The rest of the bonnet in lovely condition. And also the glass as well. And we've got heads-up display. So it's got the Technology Plus package, which gives you heads-up display. And obviously it's got the M Sport Pro package, which gives you the black gloss. All of the roof, I'll just show you there. No damage, no bird dropping stains in the paint. Everything's been machine polished, as I say. Let's come back and come down on this side now. Let's just change that angle. And again, you can see no ripples or anything. I'll start taking a look at these wheels, and so these wheels are immaculate. They hadn't had any refurbing before, and the reason we know that is because when these wheels are cut, this is all you've got to play with, this recess, because once you cut down in line with that, you lose the shape. The M Sport brakes there, and there's plenty of meat left on the wheels for cutting again, should they get curbs again. So all nice down there. We've also got, while I'm on this side actually, we've got the lighting under the door handles. Now we're not going to see it today because it's too bright, but there's also a light just up under here, and it puts like stripes that run all the way down the whole length of the car, almost like angel wings, I call them. Got the mirrors, the mirrors with the 360 cameras there. We've got keyless entry and locking, so you can lock the car up. The key in your pocket. Let's just put it in my pocket out of the way actually. Put your hand in there and it'll all open. I will have to open and close the door just for a second. Privacy or sun protection glass at the back. And let's just come round the back and show you. Even the tail lights, everything is machine polished. You can't leave things out, otherwise, you know, you get lots of little swirly scratches on plastics, you know, from the dust that as you sponge your car over, you're swirling all that sort of gritty fallout that's on the car. So the machine polish will bring the paint back to new. There's no damage on the top of the bumper there. See rear camera as well. All of the black gloss is really nice. It does tend to fade a little bit, the black gloss on some of the BMWs, and you can bring it back basically by, well, in our case we use a heat gun, but I'd be very careful if you've never done it before. Maybe use a hairdryer and warm the plastic up very gently, and the heat will bring out the colour again in the plastic, a bit like they used to do on the old bumpers. But be careful, don't get anything too hot. I actually overheated a tail light the other day and I've had to replace it, and it wasn't cheap. So there we have it. That is pretty much the outside. In fact, let's do under the bonnet now. See this black gloss? Look. It's not all swirly, it's not all scratched, it's not bloomy, it's like new. The cars are presented to the best of our ability. You know, they're all used vehicles, but we like them to look like new. So 2 pulls, and then the bonnet, as you can see, will just rise up on its struts. You can see just how tidy it is under there. Now these, I think, aluminium trims, plates that they use, they have these on the Mercedes as well. I don't know why they don't treat them with something, because they just react to water. It's like a corrosion-y marks. If you try and polish it out, it just goes sort of black with polish. So we make sure it's clean and then leave it. But yeah, that is how those aluminium. Now if we look down here, this vehicle's been cleaned properly. Any leaves and things, any debris is hoovered out. We don't just stick a jet wash down there and obliterate it, which will then block all of the waterways. That's the last thing you want, because once that fills with water, there are holes going through the bulkhead into the car, and you'll get water in the car, because that drains down behind the back of the sort of mudguard area there, or the wheel arch liner, I should say. So you don't want it to fill up with debris, so hoover it out. Don't make it mushy. Okay, when putting the bonnet down, just bring it down to about there. Oh, I failed. That's what you don't want to do. You want to make sure you push it down hard enough so it clips straight in, because you don't want to push on the bonnet, because you can dent the bonnet basically. So bring it down and then give it a good, there we go. And it's shut properly. Second time lucky, eh? Okay. So one last little look from the outside. Do you know, there aren't many cars that I like in silver, but BMWs, the silver they've got just right. It's not too grey, and it's got a shine, hence Glacier. It's got a lot of metallic in it. You just come in, see that lovely shine. Anyway, let's take a look inside. So, door card. Come on, focus, there we go. Okay, so the door card, all in very nice condition. Now I'm just trying to remember the name. Is it galvanic? Basically, all of the switches, it's an extra, are finished in this like silver color. There is a name for it and I've forgotten. All in the middle there. All of these would usually be black. It looks so much nicer. They should be all of them should be like that really. So we've got the HARMAN KARDON sound system. So there are many more speakers with the HARMAN KARDON sound system. There are even speakers down under the seat, which in this case they're fully electric. And you've got lumbar on there. And this is the bolster to bring the sides in to grip you. We've got contrasting blue stitching. And then we've got lighting. We've got it on like a purple colour. So up here, then underneath, let's show you. There we go. And also, excuse me. There we go. Up under the dash there. All of the seal down there, really nice condition. No scratches. I haven't got any help today, I'm on my own, so I have to open everything up. So apologies if it goes out of focus for a second. I'm trying to keep an eye on everything. Rear door card, look, no damage at all. Really clean all the way down. We've got puddle lighting as well, of course. And these seals in the back, no damage. It's not had any seat belts trapped in the door, which puts some nasty dents in if that happens. And then, now, I'll show you this. So this button here, this lever, sorry, when you pull this, it will adjust the backrest, so you can pull it out forward just to make a little bit more room in the back without having to put the seats down. So we've got floor lighting. We've got 2 USB-C ports down there for the people in the back. They've got their own climate control setting down there. Obviously the car's turned off, but you can put it on also, set the temperature. That was another thing I didn't mention. This has got the M Sport Pro seats, I think maybe they're called, but they're one piece. So usually the headrest is separate. When we come around to the driver's side, I'll show you some more about that. I'm just trying to remember everything as we go around. We've got center armrest as well, and there are cup holders on there. So, M Sport seat belts with the colours down the side, the BMW colours. Isofix, of course. This is just creases in the leather. It does look weird. We'll probably give it a bit of a steam. It's just the way it's, we've had it on others as well, but that's all it is. It's just the way the leather sits at the back there, and I think the camera just highlights it. Okay, now we have the key in our pocket. So as we're making our way up, we'll swoop our foot under the bumper, and the boot will rise automatically. We can use the buttons up on the top here, and you can lock the car fully from the back there. Now I want to show you the condition in the back. So this has no tears, no rips, nothing on there. If we look all the way along here, there's no dig marks in the leather from where the seats are down or anything. There's no scratching on the sides or on the roof. The reason I'm showing, sometimes people go to the tip and they wedge stuff in and they rip the sides. You'd be surprised, even in really nice cars like this. We've got some little hooks on the side. There we go, don't think they've been used, for your shopping bags. We've got the sliders that come down either side. You can put a net across there. We've also got lots of storage space under here, and the blind, nearly forgot what it was called, I believe fits across here and slides under there. In fact, I do think we did that in the pictures. Locking wheel nut is there. I'm trying to hold this up at the moment. I can't remember. What's that? Oh, there is a Velcro there. That might be to hold it up. I'm not too sure. Or it might be to hold something else. Let's put that down. Tethering points there. This is where you drop the seats down. I'll do this side as we're walking around. We've also got 12 volt point there. So you can pull this side. The seats automatically drop down like so. So I'm going to swoop my foot under the back because that will close down nicely. Let's make our way round to this side. Show you that door card. Again, it is just, there's no, I was just double checking everything, no damage. No damage on here, all in really nice condition. And we can just put this back up now. Just want to show you that all the rubbers. Get a better look at the seat from the back here. Okay, that's now moved to driver door. You see the light under there. All of the door edges are the same. There's no damage on them, but I'll just show you this one because this is the one that I use the most. We'll just flip the lights to auto. So on this side, we have the HARMAN KARDON up here again. The memory for the seats, 2 memory positions. Again, all of the switches, it will come to me as soon as I finish the video, I know it will, the name of this colour. It's like a galvanised look, isn't it? Folding mirrors, of course. These mirrors have like an oil in them, and when you get bright lights on there, it automatically like dims the mirror. It's very clever. Again, the seal on this side, no damage. All of the pedals down there, all of the mats, cubby hole for the extended storage, or part of the extended storage, front and rear fog lights, seat base. The front of the seat will pull forward as well. Now you will notice the seats. It's like what you have on the M cars. Notice the M up here and the way. They're really nice looking seats. Okay, steering wheel, you can see the heads up there. Let's jump in now. Let's close the door. And this is where we can find out. I've put it on aeroplane mode, so it shouldn't connect to the car. Let's turn the radio down. Okay, now, let me just check first. Right, so we have got the heads-up display on. You can just see it on the bonnet there of that car. Now, if I press the BC button and flick through here, or this button, yeah. So we can have the heads-up display, but we've currently got some of the information down here. By using, let's just zoom out, this button here, go into radio, I've got it down here. If we go into the menu up here, car, we want displays, which will probably be that one, head-up display. This is where you can adjust the brightness, the height, and the rotation. So if it looks a bit off slant like that, you can adjust that as well. The information that's displayed, let me use the wheel because it's hard to hold the, there we go. So this is currently on, yeah, display infotainment lists in instrument cluster, which you'll see down here. We can change that to heads up display. So when we look at the heads up display, this will be the same for your phone. We now get the radio up here. So you can switch from having that information. Basically on a sunny, hot day, it's a little bit bright for the heads up display up here. So you can move it down. Okay, let's come back out. Now we've got the map on here as well. The BC button, this is where you put the adaptive lights on as well down here, this button here. So when we flip that, you get this A come up here. The BC button will, there's the mileage, look, 41,500 exactly. Press it again, there's your Newton meters, horsepower. You can also have, I wonder if that will scroll through. No, because this is working the, okay. And then what was the next one? Yeah, so just a few windows there. Okay, we've got heated steering wheel as well down here. And what else do we want to look at around here? Okay, so now let's have a better look. I'm trying to get this so it's not so glary. So I have taken some pictures down here, but it's much nicer. It's all touchscreen up here. These memory buttons, they're for memorizing telephone numbers. I think this is might be the previous person actually. I might have to delete all that. Dual climate control, heated seats. We've also got wireless charging down here. The lighting carries on down here as well. Got USB-C there. What was that? Yeah, no, that's a USB there. I think we might have, and we've got a USB-C in there. Auto brake hold. You can write on the top of the wheel as well. And then we've got our cameras. Let's do the cameras. So that is the rear camera. If we, so we'll go into settings and show you what's in here as well. So this is if you're reversing. It will automatically brake if someone walks behind you. Park assist we know is the self parking. Activation point, sorry. This is so you can press that to add an activation point. That brings on the 360 cameras. Now, why? Camera picture, settings, okay. Let me put it in reverse actually. Here we go. So, let's start. So we've got parking. We've got the reverse camera. We can then look around the vehicle like so. Can put it on auto. Now there is a I'm trying, okay, 3D view. That's the one. Let me move my hand out the way. Now you'll see there is also, you can look all the way around the vehicle. Now the other thing you can do, we've got gesture control. There we go. You can use your hand. I'm trying to think. There you go. There's different signals for different things. I'm trying to remember what the one for the volume is. Let's just go back into reverse. And if we come back over here, car wash. So as you go into a car wash, if we put it into drive, 3D, yeah, we can look down on the front. And there's another view, which I can't remember how to bring it up. When you park in a parking space, it will show you a picture of the car down here, and it will let you know, it will show you a picture with the doors open, so you can see if you've got enough room to open the doors as well. So very clever. and that's your self-parking. Right, let's come out of there. Apps, it's Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. You've got some other features in here, lap timers and things, which you can record. I'm just trying to think. Up here, if you press this little block, you can add pages and set up your own pages, and then you can slide across like so. I'm just trying to do things as I remember. I'm trying to think what, oh, I know where to go. So driving information, journey data, sport displays, driving style, 4x4 view, energy flow, and then if we come out of there and go back in to settings, that's like, we've got the general settings here. There's your gesture control, operate. See, it's like a lens up on the top here. Audio. Okay, so that's the mute one. Which one was the volume? Navigate home, control notifications, voice control, something to read up on, sound system, the HARMAN KARDON. Okay, let's come out of there, and whoops, sorry, settings, exterior lighting, displays, drive modes. Okay, so with your drive modes, both the sport and the individual, eco, you can set up individually. You've got sport and comfort, and actually, let me do it from down here because I'm always, so if we go, okay, so Eco Pro, configure. You can put all these features in. It'll give you a percentage of efficiency. If you change the speed and go faster, say 70, which is the speed limit, push down, it drops to 85%. You can turn the seat heating to eco, the climate, and you can change the damping. So you can be in eco and still have like a sports setting on the damping, or the steering, if you like the more positive steering, you can put that in sport. Now if we go to, we've got sport, sport plus, standards plus, configure individual. Now here we get more choice. Leave that in sport. In the steering, we've got sport. This is where we get 3. So we have comfort, sport, and sport plus for the engine and the transmission. It shows you basically. Okay. And one of the last things I was going to show you was, oh, actually go back, vehicle status, service requirements. Okay, no, wrong one. Ah! It's because I'm trying to rush. Right, okay, so that's the PDI. First service, second service, it's had spark plugs and everything on that service, so a big service. And then we've just done engine oil, front pads, rear pads, brake fluid. So this car, whoever buys it, they haven't got to do anything. Everything's up to date. It's beautiful condition. Nothing to do. I can't remember. We may have just done the MOT as well. I'm not too sure if it hadn't just been done. Okay, I think we've probably, oh, the last thing was the colours, the settings, and interior lighting. So there's a whole range of different colours. Change it to blue, orange, green. Quite like the lilac actually. Yeah, we'll leave it on. Whoop, lilac. Okay, I think we've we've covered everything. Let's make sure it's in park before we get out. Let's turn her off. Thank you for bearing with me. So there you have it, our 2021 BMW X3 M40i. Stunning condition, all the wheels are lovely, the interior is really clean, the service history is all there, and you'll be the second owner, whoever buys the car. Thanks for watching. If you need any extended warranties, we've got some great packages. I'm not just saying that, we've got some really good warranty packages. You can actually go back to the main dealers to have any work carried out as well. And if you need finance, we can help you with that as well. It's very competitive compared to a lot of the dealers out there. So please get in touch. Look forward to hearing from you. Take care now. Bye.